Recently we had the Power Morphicon, the biggest Power Rangers event and where we usually get new news about the future of the franchise. On this occasion, unfortunately, we didn't have any new shocking news, and we only learned about some new action figures that are going to be on sale very soon. We were all hoping that at this event we would have some news about the future of Power Rangers, and not having any news could mean quite a few negative things. What is Hasbro doing with Power Rangers? Is being totally silent throughout 2024 part of the plan? We all know that when they start filming any series or movie, everything has to start getting ready well in advance. Usually, you know that a movie is going to be released 1 or 2 years before the premiere, and that's because a good project takes a long time to be ready. We all already knew that 2024 was going to be a break for the franchise, but that just meant that we weren't going to have any series or movies coming out this year. The 2024 break doesn't mean we can't have some news about the future of the franchise, and not having some new news at big events like Power Morphicon is very concerning. We recently learned of the rumored cancellation of the Power Rangers reboot that was to be made with Netflix, and according to this rumor, the plan changed. Even though many of the recent events make us think that the cancellation of a reboot may be real, we still have to say that this news was only a rumor, since we still have no official news from Hasbro or Netflix. Because of this is that we can begin to think that the Power Rangers franchise could be a prisoner of Hasbro, since they are not doing anything with this franchise, but neither are they selling it to another company that really wants to do something productive and show all the potential it has. There are many companies that have been working with a lot of Power Rangers stuff, and this is because they understand the potential that this franchise has. We don't know what Hasbro's plans are, but it doesn't look like they have a good future for Power Rangers, since they are not doing anything right now, and we have only seen that they have been selling the franchise for parts. Obviously, this doesn't mean that Hasbro may not have some secret plan, and no information about the future of the franchise has been leaked yet, but this is very unlikely to happen. In every company there are always people who leak information to let the fans know what is going on, and all the rumors we have had so far is about cancellations. What is the reason why Hasbro is not doing anything with Power Rangers? The reality is that maybe it's because they don't know which way to go, because it's really very difficult and Power Rangers fans are very divided. Some fans are asking that the franchise should keep doing what they were doing, adapt the Sentai and keep it that way forever. Other fans are calling for something more extreme, to end Power Rangers and just translate the Sentai into different languages. Since the Cosmic Fury season premiered, there have been other fans who have said that this is what the franchise should be doing, not continue adapting the Sentai and continue creating original stories, but keep it as a children's series. Finally, there are those who think like me, those who think that Power Rangers can no longer sustain being a children's series because that type of audience no longer watches television, and now we adults are the ones who are looking for superhero series or movies. For us, Power Rangers should change completely, be a more mature, darker series with a deeper story. This is the perfect time, since all the companies that create superhero movies or series are declining due to the lousy job they are doing, and Power Rangers can take advantage of this opportunity. Some series have a lot of action, some have multiverses, some have time travel, some have fantasy, and some have space travel. Power Rangers has all this and much more, so this makes it the most complete franchise there is. The only dilemma Power Rangers has is that it started out as a children's series, and the companies have been unwilling to change this. The beginning of Power Rangers was a way to generate easy money, since they have always used Sentai scenes and only have to film the drama scenes. This leaves us with the question: has Power Rangers really been important to the companies? For many years we have seen Power Rangers being sold several times, and obviously this is due to financial changes. By this I mean that the company that has the rights to the franchise is no longer generating as much revenue and is looking to sell it in order to recoup the investment. Obviously all these entertainment companies are looking to generate revenue with the franchises. This is the main objective of any company, but the important thing is that they treat each franchise with respect, and we do not know if this has been done with Power Rangers. In my opinion, I think some companies did. Besides generating revenue, they also built a legacy, and that is why Power Rangers lasted 30 years, something that very few franchises have achieved. So, the last question must be: has Hasbro respected Power Rangers? We must understand that according to information on the internet, the person who bought Power Rangers from Hasbro passed away recently, and since that time is that the franchise has taken a very different course. According to rumors, this person was the one who had the vision that Power Rangers should become a franchise for adults, even if this meant stopping everything we had seen for 30 years in order to build something totally new. Sadly, this person passed away, and apparently all those good ideas went with him, as by now we have seen Hasbro doing very different things with the franchise. So, the answer to the question is, Hasbro respected Power Rangers in the beginning by creating the Beast Morpher, Dino Fury and Cosmic Fury series, but at this point we have seen that Hasbro is apparently not that interested in Power Rangers anymore. Maybe I am wrong in everything I am saying. Maybe Hasbro has a very hidden secret plan, and they are going to turn the franchise into the best we have ever seen. The problem we have is that stopping a construction of something when you should have broken the previous one makes that we only have destruction and not modern reconstruction. Let me explain this with a good example. Imagine you have a building that has been functioning for 30 years, but because it needs to be modernized, you decide to destroy it so you can build it again with modern materials and have a much better building. You start the destruction of the old building, and after having destroyed everything, the construction company decides not to continue with the project. For all of us who enjoyed that old building, now we only have rubble, destruction, and a lot of sadness. We all had the hope of having a new modern building, but now we are left with a destroyed building. This is exactly what has been happening with Power Rangers, and even though we understand that the franchise already needed a change, if they were not going to finish the project, then it was better that they had left it as it was. Maybe the children's series already needed to become something different, but at least we had new series every year, and now we have nothing.